Hey everyone, welcome. It's episode 3 of season 8 of Where's That Bar Cart? I'm one of your hosts, Nick, casually dressed alongside my also casually dressed co-host.
Yeah, I'm a wet mess. Daryl Purvis, hello.
Thank you, Daryl, for braving the rain. But I only said casually dressed because we cannot. Well,
Yeah,
introduce yourself, Montgomery.
Monty Scott.
Look at that shirt. We've got
what is that
Yes.
salmon? Is
a
that peach?
Oh
What
salmon
yeah.
color is that?
Puma shirt.
I don't know. It's a light red.
I
No,
love where you're
no,
going. It's
it's
not a
not a
light red.
light
It's not.
red.
I'm
No.
colorblind, and I can definitively tell you that's not light red.
It's a spotted. It's like a salmon. Yeah,
Hmm.
like a bear could swing at you with this.
Is this the first time wearing that shirt?
No, I've had it for a little while.
Is that right?
Well, I'm relatively short. Not that long though.
Okay.
Like maybe a month.
Now, was this like a destination purchase? Did you go somewhere to buy the shirt, or did you happen to see it in a pro shop or golf town? Like, where did we
Um,
acquire it?
um, what's the name of that? What's the name of that goddamn place?
Value Village.
Yeah. Good guess. SVP. S'il vous
I'm
plaît.
sorry. What's that?
You don't know SVP?
I don't.
No.
No, they've got a number of locations of discount branded clothing. Very good,
Oh,
SVP. Canadian company, I believe.
well, there you go. Our
Yeah.
Canadian company feature for the week.
So Trump
Remember
can suck
that?
on that. Yeah.
And what does a Puma golf shirt go for at SVP?
I don't know. I think it was like 35 bucks.
That's a good
Pretty
deal.
good. Damn
They have
right.
nothing but good deals in there. Sometimes the deals are so good. They have a track in there that you try out the shoes. Sometimes the
Really?
deals are so good that I just run around with the clothing.
Just see how it's gonna fit on you, sit on you.
No, just at the
Carrying.
celebration.
Yeah.
Are you
Oh,
Hey,
I
carrying it?
see.
look at these deals.
Like the Stanley Cup. You got it over your head. Look at this
Yeah,
shirt.
except that I'm jogging around in a hurry. I'm trucking through. I knocked over an older woman off the track because I was, and they're like, "Listen, sir, we know
You,
that we got really good deals here, but calm down, please."
you were
You
like
Rob
Rob
Forded her?
Rob Forded. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, yeah, you pulled her down.
Where
Sometimes that's what happens when you run with the bulls.
where is SVP in relation? Is it in Scarborough?
Well, there is one in Scarborough. There's a superstore in Scarborough at McCowan and
A
401.
superstore. Wow.
Yeah, and for anybody who's listening, that's in Canada, and that's in more specifically Scarborough.
Yeah.
Part of
And then more
Toronto.
specifically than that, Markham and 401. Or sorry, McCowan and 401.
Uh,
Don't go to Markham and 401. There's a storage place there, but otherwise you won't be able to immediately buy clothing. Or you can turn yourself into the police station, Markham and 401. Up to you.
You
the lo-
really you're like the Scarborough travel guide. You just
it really is.
Oh, yeah.
I think it
Yeah,
expands
I'll let you.
me. It expands beyond Scarborough because I the other day were walking downtown and we were walking across Gerrard and we passed Jarvis and we just both looked at the gas station which is next to the Keg Mansion and both just started laughing because that's where Monty was going to wait for Paige. Well, at the Keg Mansion,
Yeah.
like I think the location, the tourism that this podcast is promoting is just phenomenal.
agreed.
Well, my wife tells me I'm very intersection centric, and apparently that's a thing that Scarborough people do. So
I
I will
see.
tell you, we'll talk to what I'm doing at the intersection, and I'll remember the intersections because that's how you get around. How
That's a
else do we know
Toronto
things?
thing. That's not just Scarborough, but that's a Toronto thing,
Yeah.
guaranteed.
Well, that should be an everywhere thing. I don't know. Is there a place that does not have intersecting streets? It's just
Ooh,
circular
that's a good
roads.
question. That's a really good question.
Because I mean, how else would you tell people where you are? By the oak tree? You got to give directions like your Andy Dufresne to Red in Shawshank, where you got to look next to the wall, next to the oak tree. I mean, that's just insane. What
Yeah.
if you're going to hide directions?
Is Daryl frozen? Or I think Daryl's frozen.
I
Oh,
just
he's
thought
frozen.
he was mean
I
mugging
thought,
us for a second.
yeah, I thought he was like, this isn't interesting at all. Uh, we-
Uh,
but
Daryl,
it is a great shirt, and I have to say, I
thank
mean,
you.
I'm not very fashion forward, but it does sort of complement your like the rest of your skin tone. It's a very good shirt.
Wow, thank you, Nick.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
think so. I like it.
Yeah.
You know what? I just like a comfortable shirt, to be honest. This is
Yeah.
comfortable,
Yeah. I'm
and it
with you.
is. They do have nice materials these days.
They really do. Yeah, the material of golf shirts really good. Daryl, you okay?
Daryl, was that
You're
the weather
back.
that put you down?
This fucking surf shark just keeps trying.
Oh boy. We
I'm
don't
Oh,
gonna
buddy,
go again, guys.
Oh boy. That's
It
okay.
it's
buddy, don't
it's
make
Yeah.
this podcast
nonstop.
jump the goddamn surf shark.
It's just being a real. It's being an American.
Oh, we didn't even get to hear what it
Won't
is.
stop. It'll just keep connecting, and I am not trying to connect, but it just keeps trying to. It's been doing this for a few days now, and I'm telling you, can I sue Surfshark for this?
I think you could.
Who
I mean
tells
it's
Well,
my
you got to
wife
cutting
find
in.
them
to
first.
give me some kind of information?
It's probably, yeah, cutting
Well, to
into
be
the
honest with you, I like Surfshark. I might even defend them against you.
Really?
I'd
Well,
be like, yeah. Well, I use them myself. They're on right now because I am also downloading things illegally as we speak. And in fact, I've
You're
stolen some
just
yarn
you've
from a
got
local yarn
you've
purveyor,
got
and Surfshark
14,
defends me against that.
yeah, 14 files downloading on LimeWire right now as we speak.
Yeah, I'm doing old school shit. This is how
Yeah.
I do it.
Yeah.
It's all it's mostly David Bowie stuff. He's pissed. And who is it that was always fucking riled up? I hope you too. I keep downloading you two relentlessly.
Metallica.
Well,
Was it
Metallica's pissed.
Metallica?
Oh, buddy, Enter Sandman. I do that nonstop.
My wife literally just leaned in and said, just connect to Canada. And why am I not smart enough to think about things like that?
Well,
That's just,
we're old
Were you
men.
connected
We
to
don't know
Canada
these
anyway?
things.
You were
well,
just off. You were.
no, it just keeps connecting to Detroit. It's really annoying.
Oh, very strange.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the auto industry just going, please, please, we need to figure this out, I think is what's going on.
Well,
Well, we get.
I meant to ask you, you guys may not have seen this, so it may be a moot point in bringing this up, but it's one of the more golfing viral things that was going around this week. Do you guys happen to see the Nick Tarnaski video that was going around this week?
I don't know who that is.
He's a former enforcer in the NHL.
Oh, did he got in a
Oh, I
fight,
was.
right?
Yes,
Yeah. Have you guys seen this video?
No, but
I've
I
seen it
know that.
relentlessly today when I was trying to drive. I couldn't. I could barely golf without my friends watching this.
My God.
Um, it haunted me all day. I ended up throwing one of them in a lake.
Yeah, I gather it was an argument about pace of play, but these two guys were playing in front of him, and it's kind of silly to describe a video. Go watch the Nick Tarnaski video if you haven't seen it. But the one guy who's very, very drunk and maybe my size, maybe, is just very aggressively wanting to fight a former NHL enforcer. And my God, have you never seen an ass whipping as good as this? He just
It was fun.
he grabs him and calls out every punch. He literally is grabbing him and is saying bang, bang,
Yeah, he
bang,
he
Yeah,
he was
that's
bang.
narrating the beating.
Yeah.
multiple
Uh,
concussions will do that to a
Oh
guy.
yeah. Yeah.
well, in fairness, because I was like, somebody told me it was the hockey enforcer, and I was like, he can't possibly be punching people on golf courses because I'm like, because if you have money, you can't just beat the shit out of the whole golf
Right.
course,
Right.
unless you finish the job and put sacks on their heads and take them away. Like you
But
can't.
I mean, the other guy started it. The other guy charged at him. Like he didn't start the
It
fight.
was it was completely, entirely legally justified
Yeah.
that that he ended up beating up this guy.
Yeah.
I can't imagine anybody saying you didn't deserve this, like in any in any
In
respect, because the guy was relentlessly trying to fight this enforcer guy, and what I couldn't believe in the video was all they were asking was let us play through
yeah. Right.
to these drunk guys.
Yeah. And in the
They're
parlance
like,
of this podcast, the fight starts with this Tarnaski guy literally throwing a man into a lake. He just picked up a man and threw him into a lake, which was phenomenal.
I've never heard
really
of this
far into the lake too.
enforcer. I've never heard of this enforcer, but I would argue former NHL enforcers that you've never heard of are the scariest
Yeah,
enforcers.
absolutely. Yeah,
Well, and
yeah,
even
yeah.
it's better former because when he was enforcer guaranteed, he was much thinner
Right,
because he's
probably.
he's really big. Like nobody would even come close to playing in the NHL at that weight.
Right.
because
Yeah.
he's probably 60 pounds heavier than he played hockey,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
the absolute worst thing you'd want.
Monty, I know a guy in his 60s who could still score 40 goals at that weight.
I need to talk to that maniac. There is. We need to sit down. I want to write. I want to ask him. I want to ghost write his biography. That is
But
truly the most insane thing I've ever heard.
I didn't see the video, but I was working at the golf course the other day as a starter, and this guy
Mm,
was waiting for his tee time, and we were just talking. He's like, a lot of videos of guys getting fights on golf courses now, eh?
mhm.
And I was like, yeah, I think so, because I don't really spend a lot of time on social media right now.
Sure.
And i- we're just talking about because it's something we've brought up. It's the douchebags
Yeah.
are on the golf course now,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
They're the guys who used to make fun of us when we were kids for being golfers are now on the golf
Yep.
course.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
they've brought
absolutely.
that attitude. And now, if
Yeah.
this video's gone viral, there's going to be more and
Yeah, there will
more
be for
idiots
sure.
trying
Yeah.
to start fights on golf courses. So
Yeah.
this is going to be, look, I'm going to have to start carrying a gun when I marshal.
Buddy, that'll be the best if you just start shooting people in the leg.
Oh, but
Just one,
can
one in
you
the leg.
imagine the cart goes flying by and I roll out of it right up under my knee for a shot?
You're gonna have to get deputized.
Buddy, you could drive the marshal cart like into their cart. Yeah, that's the ghost ride into their carts, and then you open fire.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, it's a full commando kind of situation.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you know what? There are going to be fights.
Yeah.
It's going to be more and more
Yeah.
common, and especially now that alcohol and getting drunk on golf courses is the thing to do. It
Right.
used to be a special occasion thing, and now it's
It's the thing to do. That's different than before.
yeah. I mean, there'd be special occasions you do it, but I mean, when I was a kid, people weren't necessarily getting drunk on the golf course. I mean,
Mm.
when I was a kid, there wasn't even a bar cart.
Yeah. 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 Absolutely.
Okay, when you were a kid, you weren't getting drunk on the golf course. But I mean,
No,
like a
but
kid, kid.
there wasn't a bar cart.
Well,
So, I mean,
that
it's
is
not like
wild.
someone's coming delivering drinks to you on the golf course.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
This podcast didn't
Yeah.
exist when I was a kid, is what I'm saying. It would have been just called Three Children Talking About Golf, sort of.
One child continues to talk about his raft in the creek.
Where's my father? I'm ready to
Yeah.
go home.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
I need to go back to the basement to peel potatoes. I don't have any more time for this. I don't know. I don't personally think there's any more fights at golf courses that I've seen. I haven't seen
no, we
people
haven't
be
seen them.
aggressive.
No, but it's coming, is
Yes.
what Daryl's saying. It's definitely
Mm.
coming. But I feel
Yeah,
like
if
it's
it's
gonna.
viral videos, it's gonna
Yeah.
become
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. For sure.
Oh, just because people think this is a way to be viral.
Yeah.
And I think people are gonna go, this is the way people act on golf courses now. We're
Yeah.
okay
Will
with
attract
this.
attract people. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
we'll fight on the golf course.
yeah.
But I feel like it
I've
might
seen
stick.
I've seen a few golf course videos. I saw a guy hit a guy with a driver
Oh, really?
on the internet. I thought that was a bit much.
Nick almost
Wouldn't.
fought
I put
someone
that in
two
the
weeks
comment
ago.
section.
Yeah. Wouldn't be my club of choice. I feel like if I was really gonna go after someone with a club, I feel like a shorter, like not a wedge, but like a 9 or an 8 iron would be
Guys,
best.
I know I like to bring this up a lot nowadays, but my UK true crime video of the week.
Mm.
This time, a guy was beaten to death with a putter,
Ooh,
and
damn.
it took them like a day to find the head of the putter.
Jesus.
Hmm
Wow.
In his head,
No,
or it was missing
no.
in his
The
body,
head of the putter went missing. His head,
externally from his
it
head.
wasn't fine. His head wasn't fine. I can't describe it as fine. He died,
Sure.
He didn't
but
lose the putter in the body, the head.
I'm sorry, what?
I thought it was maybe it was lodged internally in his body and couldn't find it. Had to get
Oh, yeah,
the
did I not describe that's how they killed him? They shoved a putter down his throat.
I figured the head broke off because it was smashed, get lodged in his like thigh. So, no. Okay, sorry.
No, they hit him in the ass with the putter so hard it broke his head. That's what happened.
Okay.
So yeah, so a putter was used in a murder in
Okay.
England.
Damn. Was it a blade
Well,
or
you
a
could
mallet?
definitely murder someone with a putter but if you want to fight somebody for real, you're better off, I think, to break the club in half and attack them with both ends.
Yeah.
Nick with the most important question ever asked about golf. Was it a mallet or a blade? It was definitely a blade.
That's why they cut you. They cut you.
Yeah, I mean, you think a mallet would be the way to go,
You would think so. A lot of
but
heft.
that's just blunt. You
Yeah,
want
true.
the head of the edge of that blade.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
It
that's
had
good.
some spindly looking hands on it, like they would give you like
Yeah,
you know.
you know, it's like an old style putter too, I would say.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
not like a yeah, I'd say an old Titleist or something. Yeah,
Mm, damn.
yeah.
It's
So
crazy
it's
out
good that
there.
we can bring the actually talk about golf and my love of UK true crime videos on YouTube.
UK true crime. Well, what? Why do you? Are you not comfortable with the other true crime? Like, why are you sticking up your nose to the rest of the world's crime?
Monty, I got like if I'm gonna move to the UK eventually, I need to know
Oh,
where
that's
my
true.
trouble spots are.
Yeah, this is
Fair
research.
enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm like,
absolutely.
oh,
Oh my God. I mean, I would love to live in Liverpool until I start watching UK true
Oh,
crime
yeah.
videos, and then I'm like, you know what? Liverpool's not the place for me. I can't afford. I can't join a drug crime a ring. I can't do that.
no, this is not. You're not. That's when you cannot move it for that.
No, I mean, I got a good putter. I could
Daryl
kill
got
some
into the
people
drug
with it,
crime
but
ring.
you
Exactly.
don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Well, hey, listen. I mean, that's one way to go. I mean, I think you're going to scare yourself with the continent, though. Why don't you watch some Icelandic true crime,
Still part of the
and then
continent.
um, Iceland? No.
That's the EU.
Yeah.
Oh, is it the EU, Iceland?
I would argue that's where Europe starts. I mean, it's
Oh yeah.
still another 4 hours to Ireland or something like that. But yeah.
No, I. Well, in my opinion, I don't know if you want to know, but I don't think so.
I'm not worried
I
about
don't know
telling
what.
them. I haven't seen a single Icelandic true crime video, so I'm not worried about them.
Yeah, listen. As far as I'm concerned, you guys are your own thing. I don't trust. Yeah, yeah. Because I don't know. I'm not going to do anything to them, and then all of a sudden the EU. Like if you send something, you can't send it to them, and it goes to the EU.
You think the EU is going to come down hard on this podcast?
I'm nervous about it. Yeah. Well, geez, if you're going over there, I don't want the true crime to happen to you. All of a sudden, the EU comes after you, throw you out a window.
Hold on. If the true crime happens to me, why is the EU coming after me too? Why are they just
Well, I'm
piling
saying
on?
it could be the EU doing it, is what I'm saying, because they might have taken throw you out. All of a sudden, you're falling out windows like taking a page out of Putin.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, don't get me wrong. That crime starts in Amsterdam and it works its way throughout Europe.
Uh, well, I didn't know you were such an aficionado of true crime.
Ask me anything.
You
Ask
want?
me goddamn anything.
Well, I'm gonna get some suggestions off you because my wife won't watch true crime, but maybe she'll do it with funnier accents.
Hmm,
Because she gets scared, she gets squirrely,
I see.
but then, like she won't be scared of English people because they're far away.
Yeah,
Right.
isn't your her father English?
Yeah, but I don't think she'll be scared of him. She trusts him, no matter
Does
no matter how it breaks down. She
does
trusts
he
him, but
does he know where he
yes.
makes his money though? What kind of putter does he own?
Throwing people
Blade
out
or
windows in
mallet?
England. Yeah.
Dad, when you
Yeah.
go home, why do you only bring a putter and that's it?
Why is your putter always covered in blood?
But I wonder this whole thing about fighting on the golf course and people getting drunk. I wonder if that is sort of relegated to our generation. Because I got Merv and I were playing on the weekend and we got to the 11th hole and we were behind I think a threesome and we were a twosome, so we were obviously catching up to them. And then two young kids came up and said, "Hey, can we join you?" And we were like, "Yeah, absolutely." Two 24-year-old kids, right? Good guys, great guys, really good golf players. Like they were hitting it way past me, like way past me. It was wild, and I was playing pretty well. And we got to the 18th hole on the East course, with which we three have played. If you remember, the 18 on the East course is a long par five with an island green. if you guys remember that hole. That
Oh yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah,
probably
yeah,
like
yeah.
520 yards, I would
Right in
say.
front of the clubhouse patio,
Right
that
in
one?
front of the clubhouse patio. Yep.
Hmm.
So I hit a drive and hit it really well, maybe 250. And one of these kids hits it, I'm not exaggerating, 50 yards past me. It was wild how far he hit it. And I've never gone for this green in two. And he pulled out a 6 iron. And he looked at me right before he hit his 6 iron and he said, "This is for my first ever 79." And I was like, "Swing easy, buddy. Just have a go and swing easy." And he striped a 6 iron from probably, I think, about 212 yards to 10 feet to the hole. And he just looked back and he was like, "Oh my God, this is for my first 79." And I was like, "Go on, young man, go and do your thing." And we got to the green and he three putted for par.
Oh, that's a better ending because I thought you were gonna say your British friend Merv killed him with a putter. I thought that's where that story was
No,
ending.
Merv has it plays with the mallet, and he would never sacrifice that mallet ever.
No,
If he
not
played
that.
with a blade, maybe. Um, and no shade. Like that's it's fine. But he was so nervous and so wrapped up. And this is why I was going to say this story. Earlier in the round on the hole, like 13 or 14, I had a birdie. It was my first birdie of the day, and Merv and I did a shot, little birdie juice, and the two 24-year-olds declined. They were like, "No, we don't do that." So I wonder
Good
if
for
this
them.
drinking is going to be like, just our generation, and then it's
No,
gonna,
trust me, from working at golf courses, it is not just
it
our
is not
generation.
okay.
It
All right.
is,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, it's funny that he was that nervous about 79 because if he hits the ball that far, 79
Yep.
soon will be just a memory.
Yeah.
Like I was
Absolutely.
playing
Yeah.
today and there was a woman who got a birdie on it. Like we weren't playing with the woman, but she got a birdie
Hmm.
and she was 3 holes away and we heard her screaming about it. She was so excited. And then she took a
Right.
picture, like the guy she was playing with took a picture of her taking the ball out of the hole. And I'm like, well, look how nice that is.
Yeah.
That much joy from a birdie.
Yeah.
And yeah, so with that guy, 79, someday you'll go,
Yeah. Yep.
who
Exactly.
cares?
Yep. Yeah.
Thankfully that British guy didn't kill me with that mallet.
No, he should have learned from this day that you shouldn't jinx yourself like that. Don't say
True.
anything.
Don't say a thing. Don't know what your score is. That's the biggest piece of advice I ever received is don't, not even at nine, don't check your score. Don't know what you're shooting going into 18, nothing. Don't ever check it.
It's hard. I hear you. I mean, I hear you. It's and also you never let the world know you like something's happening, or they'll take it away from you. That's my
That's the
that's
most
Yeah.
my
pessimistic
Yeah,
thing that's ever been
just
uttered
never
on
be
this
happy,
podcast.
Monty, is
Yeah.
what you're trying to
Yeah.
say.
no. Just don't let them know you're happy about it.
I
Don't show
see.
any joy
Yeah,
because
yeah,
as
yeah.
soon as they
Right.
know, they could take it away from you.
Right.
I've never seen such a pessimistic man in a salmon golf shirt before. It's a
Well,
weird
see, I
color to
don't
be
let people know I like the
pessimistic.
shirt, or
I don't understand.
they'll take it away. I'm scared that the RCMP will come take it away from me, or
Yeah, it looks like behind you it should be playing Always Look on the Bright Side of Life right now.
Yeah,
The song
yeah,
just in
yeah.
on a loop.
yeah. I'm just saying, don't let them know. They won't know what to take away from you, and then they might take something away you don't like.
Well, we were talking before we recorded about, expectations and being disappointed and this game fucking with your head and Montgomery, like you've got some expectations. The game is messing with you a little bit going through these swing changes. But really, I think, you got to let go of every expectation, at least this year.
You think you're right. I agree with you. I try to. Um, you're right. I should go in more every game with the idea because it really is a box of chocolates out there. Because God damn it, right down the middle, a great shot,
Mhm.
couple of those in a row, couple of pars, couple of birdie. Well, like a par and a birdie and a par, and then a snowman, and then it's madness.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then a seven, and then a six, and then a snowman, and then
Right.
a birdie.
Yeah.
It's anything.
Daryl,
It's
any games? or just Marshall, or just
No, I
working?
played today. Played all right. Front nine, 3 over. Back nine, 10
Ooh.
over.
Oh,
Classic Purvis.
okay.
Nice to have a classic Purvis day. I'm off to Ottawa to do shows next week, so
Oh, that's
stopping in
exciting.
Napanee
Nice.
on the drive there to play with
Very
my buddy
nice.
Tim.
Yep.
So we're gonna get 9 holes in, nice little break, play nine
Very
holes, and
nice.
then continue on to Ottawa.
Nice.
So I'll play a few rounds
That'll
at
be
Ottawa
fun.
next week. I'm excited about
Maybe
that.
maybe with some Bull Moose boys.
Could possibly. I have to
Very nice.
message your buddy, your cousin Rob. But
Yep.
yeah, yeah, we'll see what the week holds.
Very nice.
That
Um,
sounds great.
yeah, should be fun with our friend of the podcast. He's never been on the podcast, Ephemios, so that'll be nice.
Oh, very nice.
He
Yeah.
is a friend of the podcast,
Has
but
he
no,
been on
he's
the
not
Yeah.
been on a
podcast?
podcast.
He's not been on the
No,
podcast, no.
no, I would call him an associate of the podcast, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
A side chick? Would we call him a side chick of the podcast?
Side
A
chick of the
side
podcast.
piece. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. If you like, yeah, yeah. No,
Yeah.
I agree. I mean, Timmy is out there. He's doing things.
Yeah.
I had him one time. He raked a sand trap for me for the podcast.
Really.
He came off the
Did he put our
streets.
logo in the sand bunker
Yeah,
in the
he did.
bunker?
He did it like a cappuccino.
My favorite Eftimio story is I was very early into stand-up, so this is like 9 years ago. And he came to Hamilton when I was still living there, and this was when it was still a Yuck Yucks before it was Levity, and he was doing a spot, and there was three. I'll just say no disrespect Hamilton, but three rather attractive women from Hamilton sat in the first row, and as a brand new stand-up, I've never seen another comic as confident and as suave as Timios was during that set in front of three very attractive women. It was like,
Oh,
oh, I could never have this much charisma
can you
in front
imagine being
of,
a professional comedian who's 6'6" or
yeah,
whatever he is,
yeah,
Greek,
yeah,
Adonis,
yeah,
muscular?
yeah.
Why wouldn't you have self-esteem?
Yeah, and I was like, if this is what comedy is, I am not for this at all.
And then you saw me and Mati, and you're like, you know what? I'm going to do okay.
No reason why I can't do this.
I am
Yeah,
handsome enough for stand-up comedy.
yeah, yeah. I can do this. No, we got to have a themis on the podcast. What are
We
we doing?
really should. Yeah.
Let's have him on. Let's have him on. So you're doing the week with him.
Yeah, yeah.
That's sick.
Oh, is it possible to do a live, like a podcast with the two of you? Can we do that
Yeah,
in the
we could
condo?
definitely do that. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be fun. We also
There you
should
go.
we have to have DeBonus on this podcast. He was
Yeah,
dabbling into golf a little bit.
yeah.
Um,
He golfs a little bit.
yeah,
There's always a point. The bonus is kind of man. It was. There's always a point where he's got it figured out.
sure.
This
Yeah,
is a
or
comedian named Mark DeBonis. Just
Mark
people
DeBonus.
that
Yes,
don't know who he is. We should
yes,
mention
yeah,
It's
these are
yeah. We
comedians we're
should.
talking about now. We're just coughing.
Yeah.
Hey, we should have Wanda, my cousin, on. I should mention that she doesn't actually play golf, but she's interesting.
yeah. Why not? Listen, Wanda's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I got no problem with her. Well, but I'll tell you with Mark DeBonis, comedian. Look him up, Mark
Yeah,
DeBonis.
yeah.
Um, he told me this was after the pandemic, a little bit in the pandemic. He's like, you know what? I got I think I got the stock market figured out. And I was like, I think I told him I was like, I don't think you do.
Sure.
And he's like, no, I'm pretty sure I got it. I think I got it figured out. Cole's notes for everybody. I don't think we need a. He didn't have it figured out. I'm just, maybe he figures it better now. I don't know. I don't know if it was necessarily a horror story, but bottom line, he didn't have it figured out.
Hmm.
But I think he might have golf figured out at some point. But he is quite
That,
good at it.
yeah, quite an athletic gentleman,
Yeah,
I'll say.
he's good at hand eye.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Hmm. So
yeah.
he's not necessarily bad at golf, but he doesn't. He's only dipping his toe in. As are some
Daryl,
of our listeners, I imagine.
I would imagine so. Daryl and golf stories, marshalling stories, starting stories. Anything crazy happened the past week?
there haven't been many. I gotta say, I'm just struggling to get through day by day. I'm
Yeah, yeah,
not
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
lie.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
8 hours at a golf course, as much as you want to love a golf,
yeah. That's a
yeah,
lot.
those hours 5 through 8 are really tough
Mm,
on a man.
yeah, right.
But yeah, I'm trying to think if anything funny's happened this week, but I don't think I saw a hole in one.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
exciting.
yeah.
With your own eyes, you were watching it.
Somewhat. I mean, I was standing there and there's a mound between me and the hole. So I saw the ball going. I'm like, oh, that's a really good ball. That's going right at the hole.
Mm,
And then so I was just kind of watching, waiting for a reaction, and they all started hooping and hollering, and
damn.
so I didn't actually see it go in, but I was watching the green. I was actually watching the pin basically because I knew that ball was going to be really close.
Hmm.
Course knowledge. Uh, but
That
no,
kind of
no,
insight comes from being a marshal.
yeah, no funny stories, but it does. I mean, it makes me laugh how many golf balls I find on the golf course. People really don't know how to look for golf balls. How
I
many
bet.
times, like I literally the other day. Well, you know what, Monty, you guy you play with today, Nikos,
Hmm.
was playing yesterday, and one of
Friend,
Oh
his
yeah, he told you
friends.
he
associate,
saw you.
another associate of the pod.
Yeah. And one of his friends was hit it in the woods, and I'm like, I was talking to them on the tee. I'm like, I'll drive ahead and find your ball. And I go, I'll probably find eight more too. And I got there, and I didn't find his ball, but I found seven, and I gave them to him. And I was like, here you go. Couldn't find your actual ball, but here's seven more.
That's wild.
So
You know,
yeah.
I did hear a story. I went to a friend's birthday party, and old friend was telling me they used to live near your alma mater golf course there. Are we able to say the
Oh,
name, or we
nice.
don't say the name of
We
this
No,
don't
place?
need
It's a,
to.
no, no, no,
Go
no,
ahead.
no.
we don't need to. But so anyway, as you were having a problem with the Middle Eastern kids hopping a fence,
We don't need to
um,
racialize them either. We could just say kids.
Yeah.
well, I mean, hey, listen, I'm sure you're right. I mean, surely they're not all Middle Eastern kids, or maybe you could have
No,
got a couple of
I
Caribbean
can say they weren't all
mixed up.
Middle Eastern. Some were.
Some were, yeah. So some were not.
This is
First of
me
all,
negotiating how much I need to edit tonight.
Yeah, we'll fix this in post.
I apologize to everybody. Listen, there was a lot of kids there. There were some Middle Eastern kids, sure they were, but there was a rush of kids. Now, I'm pretty
Per
sure I saw an
capita,
albino kid.
there had to
Yeah,
be some Middle Eastern
yeah,
kids.
sure. It's in the suburb of Toronto. Sure, there's going to be a couple of Middle Eastern kids, but I saw two albinos. I saw two albinos running, and I mean, so who's to say? And
No
what's the odds on that?
nationality mentioned,
No,
none
none.
whatsoever. But I would say Iceland
So
if we're going to name a nationality.
two albinos, they had patchy hair. They're running. Who knows? They look like they were coming out of Stranger Things. And then so this guy, this was years ago. This was a guy grew up with us. He would always hop the fence and break into the golf course,
Hmm.
and he would go get he always knew the ponds, so he was just going straight into ponds,
Mhm.
grabbing all the balls and then selling them out front of the golf course the next day.
Right.
And then he also used to get crawfish,
What?
and yeah, he there was crawfish. There's crawfish in the lakes there, and so Daryl, I mean, listen, if you can just spend a little extra time, get some crawfish. We can have some Scarborough crawfish like jambalaya. We can sell jambalaya and the golf balls on the side of the road.
I honestly did not know Scarborough was known for its crawfish. This
Yeah.
is this is quite the story.
Not not yeah, not known for the crawfish, but I tell you what, you get a jambalaya, it's like a couple golf balls in your jambalaya. But
I'd
forget
lo-
about it. That's
I'd love to see
You
Daryl with like a small round net that he just throws into a pond at
just
a
digging golf
municipal.
balls out
Yeah.
of a pile of
Yeah, yeah,
crawfish.
yeah. Just a bunch of noodles and pinnacles and two crawfish. And
But you can demand a trailer, so you can be throwing you haul it in there like a fishing operation.
You
You
know
can be
what's
coming down there.
weird is just a couple of days ago, I might have had a story. Was that your friend who was jumping in the pond?
Yes.
Because I had someone who told me about this guy who used to go in the ponds at that golf course and sell golf balls after, like at the by the entrance.
Wow.
Yeah,
So we might have thought your friend might be somewhat famous in the Toronto golf community.
he's famous in a lot of communities around there.
The
He is
crawfish
pretty famous.
community.
Yeah,
The
he's famous in a lot of in many aspects. I remember, but like, yeah, that was just the beginning of some of the things he's done in that neighborhood. The jambalaya, the man's he's a Renaissance man. But I
But
tell you,
honest to goodness, crawfish. Really?
apparently, yeah, they're getting crawfish. Well, once you get into the lakes there, you don't know, like you don't know what's going on until you get into the pond there.
Yeah.
You're
I mean,
marshaling above ground. You
no,
can marshal
yeah. You know what?
aquatically
I
as
haven't
well.
got my water marshal license yet.
Your water marshal. Get in there. You get in there, get in a frog band suit, you get down there.
I don't know what would
Ask
happen
the
if a former NHL enforcer came and threw someone in a pond on my golf course. I'm out. It's not my jurisdiction. I'm
it's
out.
like, listen, we got frogmen in that pond right now. We'll get them out. Ask to lead the aquatic division.
I wonder because at that golf course, two carts went in the ponds, different ponds at that golf course
Ooh,
in the last couple of weeks.
yeah.
I wonder if when they towed them out, they were just covered in crawfish. When that was something.
Just in the ball holders.
What a bounty! It's almost worth driving your car in there for the amount of crawfish you come out with. No, I tell you. Well, that's the course I was at today. I heard a story about. I don't know if we told this already, but the guy said last week, "Don't drive the car into the lake."
Sage
And
advice.
we're
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, sure, we won't." And he's like, "Yeah, sure." That's what some old guy told me last week. The car, he didn't press the brake or whatever. The car was going for the pond. He went to try to stop it and ended up couldn't stop it. He was hanging onto it. His pants fell off, and he kind of like rode it into the lake where he was just bottomless, walking around. Um, Old guy, bottomless. I mean, what a hell of a day. Just trying to play a little golf, and you're like, oh, is that the crotch of an old albino man? Jesus Christ. Do I need this? And oh my God, his cart is gone. It's yeah.
I'm just glad
And
he wasn't Middle Eastern.
that was not Middle Eastern in this story. No point was it. See, I don't bring up Middle Eastern people just to throw them into a story.
Thank you,
If I'm told the
Shabazz.
man's Middle Eastern, I will bring it up. Yeah. If I'm not told that, I will not. I might throw an albino into a story that. I might spice it up with an albino. But come on,
Because they are nationless. They're
nationless.
You
Well,
can't
they probably
attach. You
deserve
can't attach a nation
more.
to the albinos. Is albino a part of Europe, Monty? I can't remember. Is that?
That is where the European
it's
Union starts, in my opinion. At albino, and I was like, they told me that they put a bunch of tariffs on the microprocessors I was sending over there. And I was like, I gave them to an albino. You're gonna tell me that I need to pay a tariff? Come on. They're like, it's not the European Union. I'm like, he's an albino. I'll show you his driver's license. He looks like powder. He doesn't even have eyebrows, for Christ's sake. He's all cube all white. You gonna tell me that's not the European Union?
This whole time we find out Monty's talking about two guys from Albania.
working on microprocessors.
You gonna tax my mic? What the hell am I gonna do with these microprocessors now? Egg on my face, That's you walk away from that going. Last time I buy a shipment of microprocessors, can't even move it to an albino, and I think the deal's done. European Union comes after me, tells me it's not true. No good.
Oh boy,
Wow.
we
Well, I
got
mean, all of that was golf related.
it. It really was.
It
Yeah,
was a
you can't.
100% golf related. Tell him it's pure this episode, Nick. Tell him it's pure.
I'll capture that in the write-up. I should also say our past guest and friend of the podcast, Nick Foley, pro golfer, teacher in Ottawa, got a
I
hole in
thought you
one this
said
week.
Mick Foley, and I was like, Mick Foley was never on
No,
this
Nick
podcast.
Foley. Greg Foley. I'm sorry, Nick Foley. What a dummy. I confused Nick Starchuk and Greg Foley. Greg Foley got a hole in one this week.
Oh,
So good on
nice.
you.
Big ups to Greg.
And we sort of touched upon this, Daryl, with your hole out in episode 1 or 2. I can't remember where we talked about your hole out from the fairway, but I have no idea how I would react to a hole in one, to actually
Yeah,
physically
no.
watching a hole in one that you shot. Uh,
I'd probably fight a guy.
yeah, probably throw
You
a guy
know,
into
that's
the
how
Hopefully an
you do
water.
it now.
enforcer. That's how you do it. High cross body block.
Yeah, Monty would find the albino and just go to town and just make bruises.
Well, I will after the whole debacle with my microprocessors. What the
Yeah,
hell? What else am I to do? Hey,
check.
I got one for you guys.
Please.
Since we're saying on tributes, a friend of the podcast today, Nick Reynoldson.
Yeah.
I watched with my own eyes. He chipped in probably a 40-footer,
Wow.
like a
Amazing.
marlin. He towed it in.
Damn.
Um, nice little low chip, bam, right in there.
Amazing.
Nice.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I don't know
Congratulations,
what it
Nick.
was for.
Avid listener too.
Yeah, way to go, Nikki.
Oh,
We
for
should also
birdie. It
mention
was for birdie.
turning 40 this year in a couple of weeks, in a
Mm.
few weeks.
So
Hmm.
he got that chip in just under the wire.
Oh my God. And what was the
Yeah,
celebration like? Was it muted?
it was muted. I don't know if it was for birdie, but it
Wow.
was it was hot out there. There was a lot of prehistoric bugs trying to fucking sap our energy.
Sure.
So it was we were kind of in the midst of it. So it was a muted celebration, but he was pumped.
This
He
is
roared.
just this is just for us, not for any listener. I apologize, but can you set up the hole at Four Seasons that he chipped in on?
Um, yeah, it's the one, two,
Some good podcasting right
Oh,
now.
this is
three.
great
It's
podcasting.
it's the
Yeah.
fourth hole.
Monty plays
It's the
100 rounds a year at Four Seasons. Can you set up the hole? Oh God.
Clubhouse,
well,
White Claw.
Second White Claw. Okay, it was the fourth hole. I was on my third White
Yeah,
Claw.
White Claw from my
That's the
bag.
fourth. That's the fourth hole for sure. Third White Claw.
I turned this into a drunken cognitive test. Uh, it's the fourth hole. I so now in well I okay fourth hole.
Mhm.
It's you can shoot right over the pond and
Yeah,
over the trees, and
yeah,
if you hit it like say 250, you can hit the green.
yes, yeah, I know that hole.
And
Yeah,
otherwise, if you're a mere mortal and you can
you hit
only
like
shoot like 225 or something like that, you can shoot down the middle, and then you got to either go over a
sharp,
pond it's a
sharp
sharp
dog
dog
leg
leg
right.
right.
Yeah.
That's the dog leg is probably 130.
Yes,
If
right.
if you're if you hit it dead straight
Yeah.
225, then it's 130 that way to the right. And in his case, he hit it into the bunker at the end.
Hmm.
Drive was like say 235, 40.
Yep.
Bunker at the end. He came out of he had a little trouble coming out of the bunker. He came out and then he had a chip that was about 40 feet, so he put it from there.
Well done, Nikki.
Yeah,
Congrats, buddy. That's amazing. Love it.
yeah, it was sweet. It was one of the longer shots I saw go in a while. Anyway,
It's incredible.
yeah. And so yeah, we celebrated, but then I threw myself into the sand in protest of something I did earlier. Oh,
Way to take away his happiness.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
full
Way to make it
tantrum.
about you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I went full tantrum. Oh, I also saw the dog from that golf course rolling
Uh,
around in the sand like just having a party, and I realized because I saw this dog dirty before, and I was like, I just wonder, like, have you been in the swamp? What's going? The dogs are rolling themselves in the sand traps.
Okay,
yeah,
Donald
but
Trump.
yeah,
The, the
did he
dogs are
rake?
rolling in the sand traps. The cats are rolling in the sand traps.
Yeah, yeah, they're eating the
Did,
cats and the dogs, and they're rolling in the sand traps.
he didn't rake after himself?
He didn't rake. No, I mean, I guess he's self raking, and then he's a shaggy dog. Maybe that's how they rake the sand traps. I don't know, but he was going to town. And I was like, Jesus Christ! I mean, how are you going to get all that sand out of you? But I was like, it's story for another day.
Sure.
I went on about my business.
Daryl, dates, absolute Ottawa. Do you want to say when you're there?
Well, this comes out on Sunday, so it'll be Tuesday to Sunday. I'll be there the 15th to the 20th.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Everyone in Ottawa, go see Daryl. Absolute comedy. Be a great show. Hell of a lineup.
Hmm.
Montgomery, anything you want to plug?
Oh, I want to plug the fourth hole at Four Seasons.
Yep,
Hell of a
absolutely.
goddamn hole.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what I will plug. I'll plug. I'm gonna be at the basement in Winnipeg.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
Um, on the 1st and 2nd of August.
fantastic.
So come check that out.
Yeah. All of our
Yeah,
listeners in
that's
Winnipeg. Yeah,
yeah,
please
the
do.
peg.
Great.
Come out. I'm coming in hot.
I got nothing. I gotta get back. I gotta do stand up again. This is bad. This is really bad. I gotta just,
Well,
yeah. Anyway,
anytime,
we'll
buddy.
get there.
Waters are always warm.
We got there's a Bull Moose event coming up in early August. In what's that place? North of here? Starts with the C.
Um,
Canada.
Yeah, Canada. In Canada. Yeah, we got a Bull Moose thing in Canada. I'll be at that. That'll be a
North
lot
of
of fun.
here starts with a C.
Oh my God. This is so bad.
Collingwood?
Keep,
Cambridge.
yeah, Collingwood. Collingwood.
I would argue Cambridge is west of here.
Yes, absolutely.
Also, but I think also north. Majorly west. Yes. Yep.
Maybe even south, Monty. It's towards
It's
Detroit.
true. Yeah, yeah.
Well, if
Very
it's
true.
south, then I'm just downright incorrect.
uh Check out SVP for shirts like Monty's. That's
Hmm.
Yes.
just an incredible shirt. I should also plug I noticed that our friends at Red Rooster have a red and white sale on right now. A lot of things on sale. I had just bought two different pairs of sleeves from them for $13 each for sleeves. They've got sales on hats, sales on gloves, all kinds of stuff. Check out Red Rooster. This is not a sponsorship. We're not getting paid by them, but we just love Red Rooster and
Yeah, support
all the
them.
boys over there and support them. So go buy some shit.
You know what?
To the
A
rooster.
former guest of the show, Lindsay Knowlton, I want to say, Iron Lady.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm
Yep.
seeing a lot of people wearing Iron Lady gear
Yeah, yeah,
too
yeah,
now.
yeah.
So shout
Yep.
out to Iron Lady. Go buy their
Absolutely.
gear
Yeah,
too
yeah, yeah, yeah. Totally.
and
Yeah.
enroll.
Yep. Yeah. Fantastic organization.
Yeah.
Uh Gina's doing other golf podcasts. That's fine. It's all
Yeah.
good. We still love her. We still
Yeah.
miss her.
Yeah. No, I mean,
It's okay.
bit of a turncoat. But you know what? Gina, we love you, but we
We
all
do love
have
you.
blade putters. That's all we're gonna say.
Yeah.
We're gonna
We
leave it
do
with
have
that.
blade putters. She did say she has a gift for us. She dangled
Oh,
something. She
that's
dangled a
right. She does
carrot
have a
in
gift
front.
for
She has a
us.
gift for us. We have
Hmm.
to get together with Gina and figure out what the
Hmm.
gift is.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
I'm
like
gonna
gifts
say
too.
the gift is, if I can go out on a limb, some Adidas women's golf gear
yeah. Yeah, I was
in
gonna
the
say
correct
sports.
sizes
A pair
for
of
all of
sports.
our girlfriends and
Oh, that would
wives.
be
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm okay with
That'd be
that.
nice. Yeah.
yeah.
They've suffered
Sure.
a lot through this podcast.
They really
They
have. Yeah. They really
put up
Yeah.
with
sacrificed.
listening to us talk about our stupidity every
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
I
Right
Absolutely.
now, my wife has said she's gone into the shadows. She goes off into the shadows. Whenever I do the podcast, I'll go to the shadows.
Which is
where
really just the other room. Yeah.
it's,
Sure,
it's a basement
but
apartment. It's all shadows.
it's
She's right beside him.
no, but sometimes you're right beside the light. Yeah, I mean it's hard to know.
Well, I guess there's
We
that you have all
yeah, we
those
have
big
lights.
screen TVs in there. There's
Yeah.
just brightness everywhere. It's like Las
Absolutely.
Vegas in there.
I tell you, Daryl. Me and Kira have been putting on. We put on a hell of a puppet show. I'll tell you that right now. It's nothing but shadow puppets. It's madness. It's like Phantom of the Opera in here.
I'm sorry, Phantom of the what? What did you just
Phantom of the
say?
Opera?
Oh, I thought you said Phantom on the Opera. It's like,
No, I didn't say that, but I prefer Phantom. I prefer it to be called Phantom
that's
on
your
the Opera.
puppet show, Phantom on the Opera.
It's a better name. Yeah, no, I agree with you.
Thank you, everyone, for listening, for watching on YouTube. Thank you, Comedy Records, BT. Thank you for all the support and pumping this podcast. And Yeah, we're having a ball. It's the best hanging out with you guys on a weekly basis. Not to get overly sentimental, but we do that from time to time, and that's okay. This is so much fun.
Are you talking to us?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant the listeners. It was really
No,
nice
you
hanging out with the
guys.
it's nice to hang out with
No,
the
no, no,
listeners
no.
too.
No, no, no. Sure. All four of them.
I love people listening if I'm talking.
Yeah.
I gotta say, a friend of mine, and maybe he was just making fun of me, said, I was like, "What are you up to?" And he's like, "I'm driving home listening to your podcast." And I was
Oh,
like,
that's
"That
great.
was a surprise."
That's very sweet.
There you
Yeah,
go.
people. We got an avid fan base. They're pumped.
Yeah, they're rabid.
Yeah.
Look, there's not millions of them, but they're rabid.
No, yeah, they're not.
It's no albinos, but we're gonna crack that. We're gonna
Well,
crack the
I have a
albino
feeling
market.
we're gonna have even less albinos after this episode.
Well, we won't have that albino. That albino was a listener. That's how I ended up moving the microprocessors to him.
Sure.
But nevertheless,
We should say we love albinos. Like we're not
Mm.
judging albinos. We
Mhm.
just like to sometimes make jokes about albinos.
I
And
didn't even know it was
Eastern people.
sometimes. I thought it was just tonight.
yeah, almost never comes up. You're right. Yeah,
True.
and yeah, you know what? Listen, it doesn't matter what kind of pigments you have. Why are we being haters?
It's
Whatever
true.
you, yeah, just whatever pigments you got, you bring them. Bring the
I'm
pigments you got.
I'm just very, very happy the only non-white guy on this podcast said that.
Whatever pigments you got, you just bring those to the table.
All pigments welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks everyone. See you next week.
God bless you all. Have mercy on your souls.
That's like a threat.
I'm glad he wasn't holding the putter when he said that.
The tradesman's entrance. Now, you know, it doesn't count as the tradesman's entrance if it goes in the side. Only if it goes in the back.
She can hit it, although it looks like it's strongly uphill, it's really